Guten Morgen, muchachos. How you doing? Welcome back to Football Digest Daily. My name is Nyaassh. I hope you're having a fantastic Monday and your week is going to be the same. All right? It's been an action-packed weekend, man, from Formula One to Kenya Premier League to the Olympic qualifiers for Rugby Sevens to, of course, the English Premier League. Action-packed and entertaining as always. All right? Now, I've realized people are liking these videos, yeah? And nimeona last week, the previous ones, we got some good views. So let's see if we can maintain those views, yeah? We totally appreciate that, man. We are absolutely thankful. We keep doing this. So, I don't even know where to start, man. I feel like starting Manchester United. Let's get to nikiwasha washwa. Oh, but then before I forget, big up to everybody who tuned in to a Match Day Digest on Friday last week. Live on Instagram, we had a bomb-ass time. Checking out what's going to be happening this weekend alongside Samra. So thank you to everyone who checked in. Now, let's start off with our home things because, you know, charity begins at home. Kenya was playing, Rugby Sevens, Kenya Sevens was playing to qualify for the Olympics rather, which are happening next year, by the way, in Paris. And we actually did win against South Africa. Yeah, that's a big win. We beat them 17-12 in the finals. Only one team was going to qualify out of that whole tournament. So it was very important that we do bag the W, and we bagged the W. So well done to the boys. That was a good one, the big one. South Africa, we know they're juggernauts as far as rugby is concerned. So beating them was something huge. That was fantastic. In the Kenya Premier League, for me as a Tusker fan, I feel terrible because we lost to Kakamega Homeboys, bana. Tunapigwaje na Kakamega Homeboys, man. Kapaito. Mtu akiona Kapaito wake amwambia nataka kumuongelesha. We need to talk. Another interesting result was AFC Leopards being held to a 0-0 draw by Mourinho Youth. And I saw Box to Box who are doing a fantastic coverage of the Kenya Premier League. AFC Leopards mafans walikuwa mejambaya. Wanataka Juma aende. Like they want the coach to leave. They were chanting on the pitch, Juma must go. The post-match fan clubs niliona walikuwa sema Juma must go. They were super mad, man. So AFC Leopards wako na kazi ya kufanya. Gor Mahia yesterday thumped. Which team are they playing against? Is this City Stars or something? They beat them 4-1, man. So Gor Mahia wako tu sawa. Sisi kama Tusker ndio kidogo sijafurahia sana. In Formula One, of course, the most interesting one was Max Verstappen did not win. That is news, big news, and very good news. Mercedes Sisi, you know, at some point in time I thought you are going to have double podium. Kuna point nilikuwa heading to the last like 6 races. I was like, God damn, we're getting a double podium. But yeah, Carlos Sainz akacheza tactics hapo, kept Norris at bay. Norris, of course, Lando Norris would rather stay second than that. So hata yeye alicheza delay tactics, of course, derailing us from overtaking him. I mean George Russell and Lewis Hamilton. So we are not able to overtake him despite having fresher tires. And George Russell did not even fucking finish the race, man. Alipata crash in the last dying seconds of the race. It's terrible. I mean, he was furious. But of course, Lewis Hamilton got the podium, and so si kama Mercedes wapata podium. It's astonishing how Red Bull were terrible at Singapore. It makes no sense. After winning 10 races in a row, Max Verstappen, I think, finished. Is it 6th or is it 5th? Alikuwa na huko chini bana. That's weird. I don't know how they struggle with the Singapore race. It's a street circuit. I don't know how they struggle with that because they won other street circuits. It makes sense. But yeah, it was a fantastic watch. It was a fantastic watch for sure. And of course, this come Mercedes truly enjoy for sure. We did enjoy. Now, to the English Premier League. Now, it started off on Saturday with an early kickoff between Wolves and Liverpool. And for this one, I was thinking, Wolves, simulipiga Liverpool juzi tu kwenu at Molenu 3-0. See, you do the same. Do the same way. Okay, Wolves actually did score fast, and then Liverpool equalized, and then when they scored the second goal, you're like, yeah, imenda. And then they scored the third, and of course they won 3-1. So good for them. Then of course we had the 5 p.m. fixtures. Sasa hapa ndipo uhondo ilikuwa. We had likes of Manchester City playing against West Ham. We had likes of Brighton going to Manchester United. Na Manchester United won. Last weekend batu tukaambia mambo ni mangapi? Matatu. Brighton nao hao pia wakasema aje mambo ni mangapi? Bao ni ngapi? Points ni ngapi? Oh my God. I'll be honest, man. Brighton absolutely bossed Manchester United in their own backyard. Like Brighton were the better team throughout, hands down. I know Manchester United started off, very well. I mean, high tempo, high intensity in the first 15, 20 minutes. After that, you start off like that with no goal, then it's nothing. High tempo, intensity, and no goal show for it, nothing. It doesn't fucking matter. Now, of course, Brighton, once United had their chance, United were like, now let's take over from here. And boy, did they take over. They had more passes, they had more possession. I think they had 56% ball possession at Manchester United, at Old Trafford. I mean, the United, man, I know they're having problems off the pitch, but even on the pitch, And I want to hear I don't know what Ten Hag said. Did they say I hope he said they were unlucky. Because Mandem has been talking a lot about luck and lack of it as far as Manchester United results go. He said they were unlucky to lose against Arsenal. They were unlucky not to get a penalty against Nottingham Forest. They were unlucky to lose against Spurs. And I'm sure most likely yesterday he said they were unlucky again. Not yesterday, on Saturday he said they were unlucky to lose against Brighton. Bruh. Really? And then he took off Højlund. Is this in the 70th minute? And he brought on Martial. And the fans were riled up. But it makes sense for Ten Hag. I mean, Martial has scored 5 goals this season, right? Why would you not bring him in when you need goals? Why would you not bring him in? Crazy. Ten Hag is doing some crazy stuff, man. Those substitutes he did on Sato, not good at all. I don't think Manchester United were particularly enthusiastic about those substitutes. So it's not looking good at Manchester United. They were 3-0 down by the time they got that bao ya kutoa machozi. Na tuliwaambia mabao tu watakuwa wanapiga ni za kutoa machozi. Hizo zingine ni kuchapwa. United don't discriminate. Like we said, they don't cast. Last everywhere. Everybody go chop breakfast. So far Manchester United is concerned. So 3-1 loss against Brighton. I mean, Brighton, banner. I'm starting to think Brighton might actually bag top 4. And I think I'll take Manchester United out of the top 4. When I was starting doing my prediction for this season, I put Manchester United top 4. Nashuku your decision. Nashuku. Naangalia venye Brighton, yani, they are so easy. They are so comfortable on the ball. They know exactly what they're doing. Hakuna kitu ya kubahatisha. Manchester United wanabahatisha. Onana anapewa ball, anaangalia, anapiga kwa wing, inarudishwa kwa midfield kwa Scott McTominay ama Casemiro, inarudi kwa Onana. Then inapelekwa kwa Diogo Dalot, inapelekwa mid, inaenda kwa Scott McTominay, inarudi kwa Onana. Jokes. The jokers. They don't know how to play it from the back, and they are trying to play it from the back. You don't have the resources for that part. You don't have the resources. Facilities za kucheza from the back, hizo hamna. Hizo achia Arsenal, Brighton, akina Liverpool na Man City. Hizo nyinyi, you don't have the resources. I'm sorry, you don't. You don't. So Manchester United, man, it's I feel like it's in tatters. It's such a terrible space to be in right now, man, for Manchester United. And as if that was not bad enough, these guys are up against Bayern Munich, I think, on Tuesday. Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? I think on Wednesday. They're up against Bayern Munich. You know what's going to happen there. You know Hurricane is going to beat these buggers. Like, Sire, watapigwa. And then after that, they go away to Selhurst Park. You know what? I think we should start putting odds on Ten Hag getting sacked. Is it right? Is it too early? Nikubaya. Like, they might go the next 3 games without winning. Seriously. Last game they played against Arsenal, they lost. They played against Brighton, they lost. They played against Bayern Munich. I don't fancy them to win. Then they go away to Selhurst Park. Selhurst Park, hakuna ground ngumu kwenda, oh my God, in the Selhurst Park. They will not fancy their chances. Uko ni kubaya. So United, a lot of problems there, but like I keep saying, we love it. Absolutely love it. Now they can deal with Sancho. We cannot blame Sancho now, can we? We cannot blame Maguire now, can we? We cannot blame Franz Beckenbauer, the second coming of Franz Beckenbauer, man like Johnny Evans, can we? We can't. So, mujipange. Then, of course, Manchester City were playing against West Ham. West Ham scored first, and I'm like, God damn, could this be the what do you call it? The setback of the weekend. Because they scored fast. I was like, Man City were like, hold my beer. Yeah, Jeremy Doku with a fantastic goal. Huyo jamaa atasumbua. Jeremy Doku atasumbua, no lie. He's good. He's good, man. And I feel like for him, it's not even about scoring goals. It's just unsettling the defense and maybe winning set pieces. Winning set pieces and penalties will come in handy for Manchester City. No lie. Other games being played at 5 were involving which teams? Brentford. No, Brentford played later against Newcastle, which they lost 1-0. Newcastle had to win that one, by the way, because it was they're running to the Champions League where they play AC Milan on Tuesday. They had to win that one because AC Milan on Tuesday itakuwa ngori mbaya. Oh, did I say there was also a Derby della Madonnina happening? Oh my God, I forgot about that one. Then on Sunday we had Bournemouth up against Chelsea, and I have to be honest, Chelsea is the most useless £1 billion club in the world. Aki, those guys are useless. Chelsea hadi strikers hawana. Unaona vile tunasemanga Manchester United hawana goalkeeper cause goalkeeper wao ni DM. Chelsea hawana striker. Sometimes you look at a striker striking and you're thinking, okay, maybe this guy would be suited to rugby. Nicholas Jackson is suited to nothing. See football, see rugby. There's a shot I saw him taking. It was so wayward. A shot. I was like, is this guy a striker in a serious team in the Premier League? My God, Chelsea wako chini mbaya. They cannot score goals to save their lives. See Sterling, see Jackson against Bournemouth. They looked out of sorts, man. There's no clinicality in their side. They should buy a striker, no lie. It's crazy how a club has spent £1 billion na hawana striker. Like, what have you been buying? What have you been buying? Anyway, Chelsea drew 0-0 with Bournemouth. Thank God. I think I only watched like 20 minutes of that game because that would have been a howler. That would have been boring. And then, of course, the last game, Everton versus Arsenal. Everton, of course, we all know they are going to park the bus. But we all know Arsenal has a hoodoo at Goodstone Park. Thank God that hoodoo is gone now. You remember? It's done. We've broken the curse. Yeah? Trossard with the goal. Fantastic goal, by the way. We are the better team. I mean, Everton are definitely going to park the bus and try to hit Arsenal on the counter-attack. And this is what sucks about teams like Manchester United. Wanajaribu kucheza ka Everton. How? How do you try to go and park the bus in a team and hit teams on counter-attack? Nyinyi ni Manchester United. God damn it. Anyway, Everton, of course, they lost to Arsenal 1-0. Arsenal. Now, next up, they go, of course, in the Champions League game that we do play. And then we do play Spurs. Spurs were actually playing on Saturday against Sheffield United. They came from behind to win that game 2-1. In the dying minutes where they scored the winning goal. So that was good for Spurs as they build up to the North London derby. Now, I'll be honest. Spurs are looking good. They have the same number of points as Arsenal. They are unbeaten yet, 13 points. That means just out of 5, that's a draw only. 2 points dropped. They're looking good, but I think their running is coming to an end on Sunday next weekend because we are going to beat them, no lie. I don't think Spurs have been really tested. Yeah, honestly, and I'm not even being biased about this. I don't think they've been really tested. I think the real test for them is going to come when they play Arsenal on Sunday. All right, that's going to be a good test. Of course, like I said, we have Champions League happening during the week. Big matches. On Tuesday, we have AC Milan versus Newcastle. That's a big one to watch out for. Then on Wednesday, we have Bayern Munich up against Manchester. It's Manchester wako home ama away. But I know they are playing against Bayern Munich in the Champions League during the week. So some interesting matches to watch out for. Today on Monday, there's Nottingham Forest versus Burnley. That's going to be a good game. I don't think I'll be watching it. Yeah. And also, there has been some rugby that has been going on. Rugby World Cup, Rugby 15s has been going on. Sisi kama Springboks, of course, we had a fantastic game against Romania, 76-0. Unapiga aje watu bila concede try. That's criminal. Yeah, so you're doing good. England were playing against Tonga. They won that game. Ireland also, they're smashing teams, bana. Hey, so all this, I mean, France, they're also winning. The big one was Fiji beating Australia. That one I didn't see it coming. Apparently, the last time Fiji won against Australia was in 1954. 69 years ago. That is crazy. That is insane. So, of course, Fiji, I'm sure Fiji, they do want to go far in this tournament. No lie. So, yeah, a good team to watch out for. So that's just about everything, man. I hope you will have a fantastic week. Don't forget to check out our Extra Digest podcast. We'll be dropping later this week. Of course, we shall be digesting Manchester United in details. All right, that's why it's called Extra Digest. They digest vizuri sasa tukiangazia kila kitu. Yeah, all the nitty-gritties. Because there's so much to talk about Manchester United. I cannot talk about it in a 15 minutes video. Yeah, that's just about that. And of course, the Pit Boat guys will be back with their F1, talking more about what happened at Singapore. I'm sure to a Ferrari sahi hawashikiki. Hey, Ferrari sahi, they are in cloud 9. No lie. No lie. All right, that's what's up, folks. Have a fantastic week. God bless. Thank you for checking in. Catch you on the next one.